Hello everybody, and welcome back to my Minecraft Java Edition Let's Play. In the last episode we built this, the entrance to the little hobbit hole thing that we're working on, and we also built this little entrance hallway. And for this episode we are going to start working on the little main entry area. And this is the first video that I will be recording that is actually a part of the recording schedule. So I will have, well, this one I'll only have like 5 hours of time to record because I'm already an hour into my recording time because I'm recording the last video and doing its thumbnail and everything. But yeah, so this video should be a bit better produced than any of my previous videos. And it will also have a thumbnail like the last video did. So yeah. I don't know why I climbed up in this tree. But there'll be a lot more kind of jump cuts and like I'll be back when this is done, and maybe some time lapses and stuff like that. Maybe no time lapses in this episode, but definitely like, hey, I'll be back when this and this is done. See you guys then type things. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a bit harder to keep track of what clips I need to use or where they're at or anything doing this schedule, but I'll definitely make sure I name all the clips properly, that way I know to put them all together, and maybe I'll create a new folder just for the unfinished episodes. That could be a good thing. But yeah, I don't really know exactly how I'm going to do this. Like, I've kind of got ideas, but at the same time, I don't know how good those ideas are. So, like, I know what I want it to look like in the end, I just don't know how to go about getting it to look like that. Which I guess is most things in Minecraft. You kind of have an idea of what you want to do, but you don't know how to do it. So, you just kind of experiment until you get something that looks good, and sometimes you turn out with something that looks better than what you had in your head, and sometimes you turn out with something that you wish you could just tear down, but you spent 5 hours doing it, so you decide not to anyway. So yeah. So we're just going to go ahead and clear out some of this. I really don't know how I'm going to structure these episodes, so like I don't know how much I should show and how much I shouldn't show, but yeah, this is all stuff that we're going to be learning because I'm not used to recording like this. But we will, learn as we go, and hopefully it's nighttime. Okay. I did not realize it was getting that late, so I'm just going to run. Hope I don't die. And hope there's no monsters nearby. That rhymed. Okay, so luckily I am able to sleep. And it is morning. Okay, so let's make an iron pickaxe. And I won't get the achievement for this because I already made an iron pickaxe off camera at one point. So yeah. I'm really tempted to look at that Enderman and try to get an Ender Pearl. But I know it will go horribly wrong, so I'm not going to. So yeah. We'll have to definitely keep an eye on the clock, because I don't want to have that happen again. Or I could just move my bed in there. Is that a skeleton sitting under a tree? Yes, it is. So yeah, before we get too far into the video, I want to ask you guys something. Would you guys like to see me use shaders for this series? Because like I said in the last video, I do have Optifine. I'm not currently using that profile or whatever, but I can switch to use Optifine, and I can use shaders. So, are there shaders, or do you guys want me to use shaders for this series? Or do you want me to just play normal Minecraft and maybe kind of show off the builds with shaders activated, kind of like how Corrales would do? Because he usually builds outside of shaders and then just kind of like shows off the build using them. And I do have a couple different types of shaders installed, like some are the really nice kind of looking like cinematic ones, and then I have another one that's very subtle. So like it's hard to really notice that there's shaders there, but it looks nice. So if I do use one permanently or like all the time, I think I might use that one. But I don't really know. So if that's something that you guys would want to see, then let me know. But yeah, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end the clip and kind of get this done and pick it back up once I have the area dug out and once I have kind of a little outline of how things are going to look, kind of. So yeah, and I hope I actually hit record, so I'll probably check that too. That's another good thing about me doing these clips, is sometimes I feel like, oh, I hope I actually hit record, and then I have to just finish the video and hope that, you know, I did. So yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and end the clip here, and I'll pick it back up when that is done a little bit more. So yeah, see you then. Okay, so, quick little update, well, not really quick little update, but, this is probably going to be the last clip of the video, I'm not sure. Depends on how things go, but it is the next day. I didn't record any more clips yesterday after the first clip that you saw, but I did a little bit of work, and you see some of my work over there. Also, I have Optifine now. I actually started using it, so we can use shaders now. But yeah, so I went around and gathered a bunch of animals, mostly, well, just cows and sheep. I was going to get chickens too, but I couldn't find any, at the time. So that'll have to be something that I do in a little bit, or in the future, near future. But also, that's really loud. I still haven't gotten my game audio fully figured out, so I don't know how loud everything is for you guys. But yeah, I got some more iron. There's a cave over that way, and I got some iron from it. So, I pretty much needed that to be able to keep making pickaxes. But I did a bit more work than I was going to do originally in there. Originally I said that I was going to, just get an outline of what I wanted to do, and then pick it back up and do it on camera. But I did a bit more than that. I finished the roof area. So yeah, and I wish these, wow, okay. I wish that these were a bit taller, but I think it's fine. You know, I'm not really bumping my head too much. But yeah, I did the ceiling, and I did the support beam and stuff like that. I did it wrong a couple times because I forgot that instead of having the indent over here, we just kind of went straight up from this. And that's not the way it is yet on these sides, because we don't have that put in yet. So I accidentally made all of these too far away and did it just a little bit wrong. But I fixed it. So, yeah, I'm going to have to smelt up some smooth stone to kind of go on the walls, or whatever wall material I'm going to be using. I'll have to smelt some of that up, and, or, well, who knows what I'll be using. Might not have to smelt. But, yeah. So, what I want to do is kind of get a little bit of these areas cleared out. And I also want to talk about some of the projects I'm going to be doing here very soon in the series, hopefully. So, the first big thing that I really want to do after getting the starter base finished is I want to go looking for a village. That way we can go ahead and get like an iron farm going. Because that is something that we will definitely need to be producing for a while we work on getting to the end and doing all that, because once we do that, we'll have to start making a bunch of farms. That way we can do cool builds. And farms usually require a lot of iron. So I need to make an iron farm to supply iron for my farms. So, yeah. But that's going to be a thing that we work on once the starter base is done, which I hope to get done in the next episode, maybe. But we could run into some problems there because of, just, you know, little times where I might not be able to record as much as I would want to, kind of like how this video has been. Because it's currently Thursday. The first clip you saw was recorded on Wednesday, and it's Thursday now, and Friday is my live stream day, so I won't be recording on Friday. And then Saturday is SMP day. And so I won't be recording this series on Saturday because I'll be doing SMP related things. And that means that since this goes up on Monday, I won't have the time to be able to do much more for this video. So it's only 2 days instead of 3 days. So pretty much I have a little bit of less time. But the first episode of the SMP should be a good one because I have 4 days to record it, so instead of having 6 hours, I'll have 8 hours put into that. And I'm kind of glad that it's turning out that way, because I really wanted to have, like, a big first episode. Like, I'm hoping to maybe do, like, a 40-minute to an hour-long episode of getting all the beginning things done. Because I think the first week of the server, we're going to be stuck at spawn, and we're not allowed to really venture out. And I think tomorrow, on Friday, sometime after my live stream, or I'll try to end the live stream before all this starts, but I guess we're going to be getting together as a server, and I did not light that up. Where's my sword? Ouch. Oh, I forgot the skeletons in Java Edition were really speedy. There we go. Okay. There we go. So, that's lit up now. Can I pick that arrow up? Nope, it's just stuck there. Cool. But, yeah. So, there's going to be meetings and stuff going on tomorrow for the server. And that's pretty much going to prevent me from being able to record any after the live stream. And I won't be recording before it because I want to save my voice. And I wasn't going to record tomorrow anyway, so I don't know why I said that the server would be preventing me from doing all that, but, you know, it's okay. But I think pretty much how the server is going to work. I just breathed really heavily into the mic. I apologize for that. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm still not good at talking and doing things. I want to get some extra food while I talk. But, yeah, so pretty much how the server is going to work this season is for, like, the first week of the server, we all have to stay at spawn. And, we have to build our starter houses at spawn. And we'll be there for about a week, so we'll get our starter bases and maybe starter shops for everybody that has materials that can be done right at the beginning, like that. And we'll be doing, like, voting for the mayor, because I think we're having a mayor this season again. Even though we didn't really do much with the mayor stuff last season, but, maybe this season we'll have a little bit more mayor involvement with how things go in the shopping district. I'm not really 100% sure. But, we'll also be choosing what our first, item is, because we have assigned items for what we can sell. Because nobody on the server wants to have shops, or different shops that are selling the same thing. Which, I kind of don't like that that's not a thing, because it makes sense to have competition, but, you know, it's not really up to me. It's kind of what the majority decides, and the majority said that they want shops selling different things. And also, I guess we're having assigned biomes, which I think is a kind of good idea. I do like the assigned biomes one, because it kind of allows us to choose a biome, and we're stuck to kind of using that biome and that biome's materials for the season. And I chose the ocean biome. Well, I'm going to be choosing the ocean biome, hopefully. Me and Core Animal are going to be. Hopefully he's okay with me sharing that information, because I don't want to, like, you know, spoil his season plans. But yeah, me and Core Animal are going to be sharing the ocean together. And I think for my first shop, like, the two things I want to claim for selling is I want to claim seaweed, so I can sell, like, kelp blocks and have a shop for that, because they are pretty nice looking building materials. And then I want to have, all the honey-related items, like honey blocks, honey bottles, honeycombs, stuff like that. Since I kind of started doing that last season, I kind of had a lot of fun with taking care of the bees and everything. So I didn't do anything that I needed to do. But yeah. So I want to do that this season. And I don't know what everybody else is going to choose. It's possible that I don't get any of the stuff that I wanted to get. But I'm going to try for it. And I feel like honey and kelp is something that nobody would really think of to want to sell right away. I think everybody else is going to be like jumping for wood and stone and stuff like that. So I think I might have a pretty good chance at getting the things that I want to get. So yeah. But that's pretty much how the beginning of the season's going to go. I think it's funny. Before I started recording, I was like, alright, I'm not going to talk about the SMP at all in this video. And then I immediately go into talking about the SMP. Well, it's not really immediately, because we're 6 minutes for the other clip, 9 minutes for this clip, so we're however long that is into the video so far, so it's not really immediately, but you know, I ended up talking about it anyway. But yeah, that was perfect. Had just enough stone. But yeah, sorry if that was really quiet. I turned my head away from the mic. I heard a noise, but I think it was just one of the guinea pigs slamming something. My guinea pig likes to throw his food bowl, so yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much how the season's going to work from the beginning. And I'm not sure how much I'm going to be collaborating with the other server members throughout the season, because last season I didn't get much of what I wanted to do done, because I was really focused on doing stuff with other server members, and whenever I was on and would try to do stuff, everybody kind of, like, congregate at my base. Or a lot of people would congregate at my base, and it would just be a whole bunch of me running around making sure nobody's, like, you know, doing anything that they shouldn't be. And trying to get stuff done, also interacting with people. So this season, the reason I chose living on the ocean is so I can kind of be distance away from everybody. Of course, me and Core Animal are going to be living very close to each other, and we'll kind of be business partners in a way. But, I think one of the guinea pigs just purred. But yeah, so this season's going to be, I'm going to be hermiting away a little bit more than I did last season. That way I can actually, you know, build my base the way I want it and have, pretty much finish what I started instead of like last season where I had to rush to finish everything and then I didn't get to do half of what I actually wanted to do. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make sure that doesn't happen this season. And we have some members this season that are hopefully a bit more dedicated than what we had last season to actually, you know, being on the server and playing consistently. Because last season I feel like died off pretty quickly because nobody really wanted to play. They're just kind of there to be there in a way. I don't really know. But, yeah. So hopefully this season we have people that are a bit more into it and, you know, ready to be on the server and play, you know? So, yeah. But this season should hopefully be better. I'm really excited for it. I've got really cool base plans. When recording those short little videos that I've been doing, for, like, the Iron Door came out, like, today as of recording this. That video came out. And then I have, like, 3 other ones that I'll be releasing over a period of time. I don't know why I left. I still need to do work in here. I'm just all over the place because I'm talking. Okay, so this is going to be the storage room. So I think this is as far as this hallway is going to go. And then what we'll kind of do is have a little indent here. An indent here. That way we can kind of curl this out this way. And yeah. But, yeah, so this season of the SMP should be better, hopefully. Because we got more dedicated people and all that. Okay. So let's go out a little bit over here. And this episode, we're not going to be making much progress. You can probably tell that, because the episode's coming close to coming to an end. I kind of have to end the recording early because I want to make sure I can have this ready to go out on Monday, even though I have a few days still. But I don't really have much time to work on it other than just today. So, yeah, I want to make sure that I can get it out on time. And also, my sister really wants to play Beat Saber, so I kind of have to, hurry up and finish this, that way she can play for a little while. But yeah, so we'll just do that. And off camera, I'll dig out this area, and I'll dig out all the rest of the rooms, but I'll try not to make too much actual progress like I did in here. And hopefully by the next episode, I will find chicken. So we can have that. So for the next few episodes, we'll be finishing the base, and I'll be working on mining. I'll probably do a lot of mining off camera, just because, you know, you've seen people go mining hundreds of times before. And, don't know how lucky I'll be with mining. But, I won't be going into creative mode or anything for that, because I know a lot of people do that whole, did some mining off camera, and they've got tons of diamonds. But I don't like doing that, because it makes the game very boring. And I already get bored of my series quick enough as it is. I don't need to get burnt out on this one, because I went into creative mode. So, yeah. So I'll probably do most of my mining off camera, and hope that you guys can trust that I didn't just go into creative mode to get all the stuff that I got. And yeah. But the mining won't happen until after the next episode, probably, because, or at least after I get the next episode recorded, because, you know, I gotta get the mine set up. And there's another skeleton. Hello. Yeah, I definitely need to get some armor. There we go. Okay. Well, I better go ahead and wrap up this episode here. We got a little bit done today, and I kind of, well, it's all the same episode, so I didn't just, like, do stuff off camera and then show you. It's all in the same video, but yeah, we got a little bit done today. We got the beginning of the base started, and I got some animals, so yeah. Actually, I probably want to go in here so I can get a screenshot of the interior, because I've started actually making thumbnails now. So, how would this look? Is that a good thumbnail? You think I should do that? Yeah. But in the next episode, we'll actually kind of detail this and do the floor and get working on the rooms. So yeah, so hopefully maybe next episode we'll be able to finish the starter house and be able to move on to bigger and better things. But yeah, I'll probably take that thumbnail when I get done recording. And for now, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.